Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. Now, this is a week where lots and lots of attention came to Mayawati and her malas. Well, one mala in particular, a garland made of 1,000 rupee notes. It seems to have been the biggest story of the week. So we're going to be asking, why does this happen? Is Mayawati sometimes unfairly treated? Is this an elitist bias against her? Or is her behavior, frankly, somewhat bizarre? And is this part of a trend that we are seeing now where many politicians start not really bothering about what the masses in the media say, but only worrying about their own constituency? We're seeing the MNS also doing it. Some of the subjects that we are going to be discussing. Let me start by welcoming all of our guests. Sachin Pilot joining us. Sachin, thanks a lot for being with us. Nawab Kazim Ali Khan, MLA from the BSP from Rampur. It's great to have you with us. Sohail Seth, who thinks that all this behavior is absolutely bizarre and will no doubt tell us about it at great length. Dr. Vivek Kumar, professor at the JNU, who thinks that Mayawati is totally unfairly targeted and it represents some sort of a bias against her. And Ajoy Bose, we've been calling an expert on Mayawati for a long, long time. But we will also ask you as a journalist as to the way the media perceives Mayawati, perceives everyone else, and also this, what I'm saying, a trend towards sometimes slightly bizarre behavior to appeal to your constituency. Let me start by getting Sachin Pilot in. Sachin, the Garland episode, the B episode, how do you see all of this panning out? Why do you think this happens? Do you think Mayawati is particularly egregious in a manner that others are not?
I think it's preposterous. The way that she has shown complete disregard to all sanctity of public, how one must behave in political life. All of us who become ministers and chief ministers swear by the constitution to protect the people, to serve the people that we've been elected by. In what way and what is she trying to prove by that ugly display of wealth? Their questions are in the dozens as to where the money came from, what is the need of having that huge garland around her neck, who is she trying to please, what is she trying to prove, what is the agenda. And then there were a few bees and flies. There was an inquiry by no less than the IG of police to look into why the flies were there. Then a senior officer gets transferred because she got bad publicity. The news suggested in the beginning that she's been unfairly treated. I mean, what justification can she probably have of that ill-gotten money around her neck? I think there must be a proper probe and there must be some sort of standard set by someone that, you can't go beyond a point. I think she's throwing everything into the air.
The Congress should be the last person to be judgmental.
Right.
They have enough skeletons in their closet. And what happened with the Chief Minister, Garland, does not affect a common man. What affects the common man is the rising prices of essential commodities, which the Congress has been totally unable to handle.
Explain this to me. Sorry, Nawab Sahib, explain this to me. How does a necklace of 1,000 rupee notes help the common man deal with rising prices?
If I want to give something to my leader, I'm free to do that. It's my fundamental right.
Correct.
Nobody can dictate to me whether I should give it or not.
But that helps her deal with rising food prices. How does it help the other people?
Rising food prices is done from the center, not from the state.
Okay, Sohail?
Look, I think she has every justification to receive those garlands. She's built, over 400 statues at the cost of public money. It's not only about feeding Mayawati, rising food costs, you have to also feed those 400 statues. So you need those garlands of obscene wealth. Okay, I think, and now let me destroy this facile logic of the Nawab.
Tuba.com,